Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. I know I haven't been on Destiny for a long time, but it feels like a long time. Obviously, with the release of Anthem, everyone's playing Anthem, and whatnot. But your boy is still playing Destiny 2. Because I've taken a break of Anthem today. I was supposed to go on after tea, but then I just forgot what I was doing. So I will be playing some Destiny 2 right now. I will be playing in the Tangled Shore in third person. Yes, I know. I know that my last about 3 months ago, I think it was, I did a video called a third person glitch in Destiny 2, which is in the Tangled Shore. Yes, it still works. It's not patched yet, and I don't think it will ever. And I don't think it will ever be patched, in my opinion, because it's like it's not affecting the game. In my eyes, it's not really affecting any part of Destiny 1. I mean Destiny 2. So then I uploaded this. I believe it's my most viewed video. So anyway, guys, for all of you guys who actually stay and whatnot, actually check out my videos. I am actually surprised. My highest I got 91 views on the third person glitch, which was me doing the glitch on the Warlock, obviously. So this can only happen on the Warlock. My most second view video was the Service Revolver plus double Exolic. My second view video was when I got another warp unlock. So guys, thank you again for taking a few minutes of your time to actually come and watch these videos. It does mean a lot to me and whatnot. It also helps out the channel as well. So I appreciate it. So without further ado, though, let's get into this thingy then. So obviously to pull off the glitch, you wouldn't like there are two main things you need to pull off this glitch. One, you need a Warlock, and two, you need the Stormcaller subclass unlock. That's all you need to get this glitch to work. Now, how to activate the glitch? I know that with all of the things going on in Destiny, obviously with the guys right now who no, so for the people who have already seen my video on how to do it, obviously it requires you to time it right when you go into the spider's den, when you put your gun away, when you cannot shoot anything, you can't throw your grenades and melees, you walk back here. As soon as your super bar bursts up again, you wanna move back into the spider's den when you cannot use any abilities or supers or whatnot. But you have got to try and time it perfectly. But when you pop your super, you will still pop your super, but then it will go into a mid freeze in your Stormcaller, causing a glitch out in your super. So hopefully I can show you how to do the glitch without accidentally losing your super or anything. Obviously, it does take a couple of tries if you are new to doing this glitch. And also, guys, as you can tell, I have finally got the last word. I forgot to post a video up on the time I got last word. Obviously, I got the as soon as they announced, as soon as the last word got released, I got it on the first day. And don't get me wrong, I like the quest. It is a mix between PvE and PvP. There's only two parts of the whole quest that is PvP. The second part of the quest requires you to get kills in the Crucible without dying. Obviously, dying resets you back. Now for you veteran players who are used, who know about this step, this step was also part of the Chaperone quest back in Destiny 1 when you had to have the last word equipped to actually progress in with it. In my eyes, it's a lot. It was a lot easier in Destiny 1 than it is on Destiny 2. Examples, all because of the Luna's Hells and whatnot. In Destiny 2, when it's just like, today I've got to at least like catch them off guard and whatnot. Anyway, that I went into Rumble to do mine. Or because it's not teams. It's just single players and whatnot. So alright. So then obviously the next part of the quest is like all not farm based, collecting like materials and whatnot. Then the last part of the quest is to actually go and kill the Maker to then get the last word. With that, a lot of people have been doing it wrong. Some people have been shooting the guy like left, right, left. The way the sequence goes, or because I didn't realize this until after. When the Hive Maker spawns two of himself or three of himself at the last part, the order that they spawn in is the order that they are going to shoot. So then obviously let's say if you've got three up and it goes left, right, middle, you will shoot left, right, then middle. But I believe that you only have about 2-3 seconds until he shoots you, then you're dead basically. So you want to be like really quick with it. Alright, so let's just load this gun here. So then what I'm saying then, so obviously your super bar's up now, yeah? Yeah, as soon as you walk in, you want to bang it right there. So then try this one time, let's do this. So then that's what you want to do. Like every time, it might take a couple of tries. I believe when I did this for my first time, it took me about like 10 tries or something. Well, it felt like it took me 10 tries. There we go. Now we're on the third person glitch. So now we're just gonna go around killing people. I may change out my stuff. Obviously, I hope Bungie do implement a third person like setting inside the setting options. Obviously to play as third person or first person. Because don't get me wrong, like, you know, in my eyes, like, you know, like, I like Destiny in third person. It's pretty cool in third person. I would love to do a raid in third person. It would be really cool to actually play the raids in third person in my eyes. Alright, now I believe also, like, so Bungie, if you do end up watching this video, even though I know you won't, because you don't really listen to your playbase, which I know that now that I said that, I'm gonna get banned from the game again. But like, please add in a third person setting, because like it's because people like me, obviously, I played a lot of third-person games, from from Spider-Man to Assassin's Creed to Batman to flipping the Gears of War and all that. All of them are third-person, and I kind of like the third-person games in my eyes. So when I first played Destiny 1, and then found out that there was a third-person glitch actually in the game itself. When in Crucible, you had two ways of doing it inside the private matches, and I think it can still work now. What it required you to do is it required you to just as the tether, it was just as the tether was about to like latch onto you, just at last second it is about to attach onto you, you just pop your super. That's what you just put your super, and then you have a chance of getting it third person, or the other way in Destiny 1 was if you had I think it was the Fellwinter artifact, which gave you a double melee and double grenade, but no super. If you put that on with the super, I believe that you had 4 or 5 seconds before it took your super away from you. So then, as soon as it hits 5-6 seconds, and then you then just pop the super straight away, and then obviously that party's gone. No, I don't want to die here because I don't really want to don't really want to do that again. So again, I hope they do put a that's in this. I may not upload tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be on the Xbox tomorrow. I will be playing some Anthem and whatnot.
Shut up, I'm joking.
But I believe when season 8 comes out for Fortnite, thanks to my brother, I now have the battle pass for season 8. Obviously, the main reason why I asked him was because, for one, I'm just gonna be honest with it, and two, I know that my brother could do it faster than I could have, because it only took my brother about like 2 games or so to actually get like most of the challenges done. So and plus, I act like a total dick on Fortnite. Like I like to shoot random things, I like to shoot random places and whatnot. Oh my god, the guy moved. Like I know that it's a bit harder to actually like aim down your guns in third person, but like that's what I like. I like how it's different to play with third person now. I believe like, you know, if my brother actually did play Destiny with me, I could do a video showing you how to do the third person in the Crucible private matches, but like I believe my brother has a hunter, I'm not sure. Obviously if he does, which I think he does anyway, but my brother has got the nice Darker subclass, which I need anyway, so hopefully I can upload a video showing you guys how to do the third person glitch in Crucible. Hopefully it's still there, but don't know when Bungie, that they have probably patched it or something, because you know, it's Bungie, it's what they do. They like to patch and nerf these things. Like, so right now guys, in my eyes, like a lot of people are saying Destiny isn't dead yet. Destiny hasn't died. In my eyes, like, I know that, like, I'm not defending Destiny, or I'm not going against Destiny, but like, as a Destiny fan, I felt like that Destiny just got boring in this expansion. Like, obviously not in the Forsaken expansion. The Forsaken expansion was really good. It was the next expansion after this. The Black Armory DLC was one of them. Like it was like, we hardly had nothing. We had a raid that was easier than Last Wish. We had just forges and a raid that's all we had. Like, in my opinion, it is the second worst DLC from Osiris. So obviously, so far in Destiny, in my eyes, Destiny seems like, with Destiny 2, their DLCs seem to be going from good bad to good bad. Like, and yeah, I'm thinking of little vibe here, just because Curse of Osiris was like one of the worst DLCs I've ever played, and obviously the raid made total no sense to the Osiris. Like, okay, like obviously, I was hoping that we would fight Panoptes as a raid boss. And I was hoping Panoptes, which is the main boss that you defeat, in the Osiris DLC. I was hoping that he would be a raid boss or something. He would be a really cool raid boss. In my opinion, he will be a really cool raid boss to fight. Same as with the Warmind expansion, that got a little bit interesting with like the Escalation Protocol and the flipping. Like, again, the raid was disappointing. It made total no sense with the Warmind DLC, but then again, I was hoping that that the final boss of the Warmind expansion, which is Zol, the Will of Thousands, which is like a big worm god, I was hoping that he would be the raid boss of the Warmind expansion. I was wrong. It was another Cabal boss, which made totally no sense to the Warmind and whatnot. Then we got, which was a good DLC, I would like so far. Forsaken is by far one of the best DLCs Destiny 2 has made so far. Again, I'm not trying to suck up to Destiny or anything. I'm saying it is one of the best DLCs since Taken King. So obviously, in my eyes, in Destiny 1, the best DLC for me was the Taken King, or because you had some really good things in the Taken King, kind of like you had, and now this is when I get technical. So in Destiny 1's Taken King, you had things like the King's Fall raid, which was a really good raid. You had the Court of Oryx, you had new strikes, new Crucible game modes, new Azalix and whatnot. Which are really good Azalix, by the way. I actually enjoyed most of the Azalix in Destiny 1. You then had a quest, two quests in Destiny Taken King. One of the quests was actually pretty decent. I actually liked the first quest, which was the Touch of Malice quest, which involved you to get a certain amount of calcified fragments. I believe it was 45 calcified fragments in total, I believe it was, to actually obtain the gun. But before you obtained the gun, you had to do some other parts of the quest step and whatnot to actually get it. I got mine on all three characters, and obviously when you are awarded the Touch of Malice, you will also get given a trophy and an emblem and whatnot. But then you had a second Azalic quest line. I would say it was a quest or something, which was the Black Spindle quest line, which involved you to, which like the way to unlock that for you guys who still haven't got the Black Spindle in Destiny 1 or don't know of how to get the Black Spindle in Destiny 1. To get the Black Spindle in Destiny 1, you had to wait until the special, until the, I think it was it was a thingy on the moon, a Lost to Light. It was the Lost to Light mission on the moon, which you had to wait until that was the until that appeared in the story mode on your daily or challenges. Next to the strikes and the Nightfall strike, you had your daily story, which was obviously Lost to Light. When you load into just before you get into the last room, you cannot die at this point. I wouldn't advise you to die at any part of this story. As soon as you load in, do not die. This is just I'm just in case it doesn't actually give you access to the boss, to this part of the quest. So how to do it is basically you don't die
when you then get the runes, you put the runes in on the last part. When you get the runes, when you go to where the Taniks boss strike starts off, where as you like go up that tube to going towards Taniks' strike, do not pick up any of them runes in any of them 3 runes. If you pick them up, it will shut the door. So you don't want to do that in my eyes. So I would just leave them runes. Then what you do is then you then carry on to as you were doing Taniks as normal. You will then come to a room which then the barracks will start talking to you, and then you have, I believe it's 6 minutes or so, like not 6 minutes, like it's like 15-16 minutes or so, or something like that, to complete the Black Spindle quest. Now I would have to do this quest, I would advise a team of 3 fighting members, just in case. If you don't know what you're doing at all, I would recommend a fight team of 3. Preferably rocking the Red Lighter Exotic, the Red Lighter Sword, and then this will make sense to you why you need to rock the, like, obviously, like, make it easier, just rock the sword. So then, how to do the part is like right at the end of the Taniks boss, like where you kill Taniks, obviously it'll be all taken blights, taken scions, everything taken, and well done. You have got to take down the blights, take down every single ad as fast as possible. Plus you have no choice but to kill the big captain in the middle where Taniks would usually be. Preferably when I did this, we rocked 2 titans and a hunter. The 2 titans would rock Defender on weapons of light. Then the hunter would tether inside the bubbles. When the boss then came into the bubbles, he was then tethered and then also blinded by the bubbles, all because I was rocking Helm 14 at the time. And then, regardless of if you either have Dark Drinker or Red Lighter, with Solar Void and the Solar Swords, if you guys don't know, you just then hammer away at the captain. Then once he's dead, you have just got to focus on the main guy. Then when he's dead, focus on the rest of the ads and whatnot. Then note as well, if you do not complete the mission within the time limit, it will boot you back into orbit, just like it does with the Destiny 2's version of the Black Spindle mission. So really, this mission is built on your speed and your teamwork and your coordination and whatnot, and your communication and all that good stuff. So I would focus on that. So anyway, guys, after you've done that, you then get the Black Spindle, and then when you get the Black Spindle drop, you have a chance of getting the Black Spindle ship, which is the Venasinger, I believe it's called, or something like that. I will show it you on I believe in my Destiny 1 videos, I believe I have it on my character, actually on the video. If not, then I will show you what to get and whatnot. I know that that not a lot of people are interested in playing Destiny 2 at the moment, or because it's boring and whatnot. But I find Destiny, like, obviously with the new season coming out soon and whatnot, we still have obviously that like that is going to bring us some more like older Zolix. Like we are seeing the return of one of the most iconic guns in Destiny's history, which is obviously the Thorn hand cannon. Which, if you do not know, the Thorn was a hand cannon originally from an Azolic bounty quest, which you got off the vendor robot in the tower, which required you to like, do a lot of PvE, and I believe only one part of it was PvP. I think. You like had to like do a lot of things in the quest line to actually get it to pop for you, and I wouldn't know from experience, because I never played Destiny 1 mid release. I played it near, even though my dad said that I didn't, but I know I did. I started off. I didn't start off in the Taken King. I never started in Taken King. It was at the end of House of Wolves. So then, when I it was a bit like 1 week until Taken King was about to release. I then got Destiny. I then started playing Destiny, meaning obviously I was still in the House of Wolves era until that week was finished, and then Taken King was here. So obviously we had a spot. Obviously I had a Sparkle Light. My dad used it on my flipping Titan, even though that I didn't want it to be used on a Titan. I wanted it to be used on a Hunter, because obviously my first character I ever had in Destiny was a Warlock. I know that I keep saying it was a Hunter, but regardless, it was a Warlock. I know I regret the chances. I regret the mistake I made in Destiny. I choosing a Warlock. I hated myself for choosing a Warlock class, because obviously, with the Warlock in Destiny 1, they had the Nova Bomb, they had the Self-Res, and yeah, a lot of people were laughing, or because if you died, you have Self-Res, and obviously there was a lot of jokes going around in the raid groups and whatnot saying, you can't use a Warlock, you have to Self-Res it. I'm like, yes, well, obviously you have to Self-Res as well, mate, so but it was some great laughs in the raids in Destiny 1. My favourite raid in Destiny will always be King's Fall. The King's Fall raid will always stand out to be my favourite raid of all time. Out of the whole of the Destiny franchise, out of those 8 raids, I believe it's 8 raids now, 9 raids. King's Fall will always be the better raid. The King's Fall, in my eyes, will beat any raid in Destiny, meaning Crota, Vault of Glass, Atheon's Vault of Glass, Wrath of the Machine, Callus, Spire of Stars, Eater of Worlds, Last Wish, and the Scourge of the Past. King's Fall will be my number 1. My second favourite raid is obviously going to be Last Wish. Last Wish is my second favourite raid. Ever since I got the 1,000 Voices, it has now turned into my second favourite raid. My third favourite will be Wrath of the Machine, then it's Vault of Glass, then it's Crota, then it's Leviathan, and then all the Leviathan raids after that. Just because the Leviathan wasn't bad. What made it really bad was the hard mode of the raid. Obviously they changed. They didn't even change the mechanic from that much. They just made it a bit more mechanic and whatnot. But though they didn't even give us any hard mode armor or any hard mode weapons. So obviously, the armor that I'm wearing right now is in fact just the normal gear with a purple shade around it. That's what the hard mode gear is. I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit pissed off at Bungie for not actually giving us decent flipping hard mode loot and whatnot. But end of the day, in my eyes, Bungie have got a bit lazy with doing the raid armor in Destiny. In Destiny 2 hard mode, in the hard modes of Destiny 2, they have got a bit lazy with the raid gears and whatnot. Obviously, I believe in Destiny 1, with the hard mode versions of like the King's full gear and the Wrath of the Machine gear were the same. They were just the same armor with like the hard mode gear for King's Fall and Wrath of the Machine were basically the same. They just had a different color scheme, and plus on the Wrath of the Machine ones, you could have ornaments. That was it. It's the same with Destiny 2, with the hard mode Callus armor, with the hard mode Spire of Stars armor, with the hard mode Eater of Worlds armor. All that's different is that you can put ornaments on. Not the Callus armor, only with the Eater of Worlds and Spire of Stars armor. That's the only thing that's different with the armor sets, is that you can have ornaments on. I would have liked if Bungie could actually pull their fingers at the Rossies and actually make decent raid gear. Basically, I'm trying to ask them if they could actually just stop being lazy for once and actually like give the community what we want. Like obviously now, like, you know, man, I know that I'm a PvP player, but like, you know, I do like my fair share of PvE every now and again. I have completed every single raid in, like, you know, in Destiny. That means both in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. I have completed every raid. I've completed every strike. I've done the Nightfalls and whatnot. Still haven't got any of the Nightfall loot, or because my RNG is just that bad at the moment. Like, you know, just like you know, just alone, just to get my 1,000 voices, I had to do 67 Lazarus raids to get my 1k, which was really annoying. Or because you, like, you know, in my eyes, the raid seals and whatnot shouldn't be built on RNG. They should just, like, you know, it shouldn't be built on RNG or luck or whatever. Anyway, to the point of when of the raid gears and whatnot, like, in my eyes, like, you know, if I was working at Bungie and I was working on the armor sets and weapon sets and all that, if they, like, let's say if they released, even though that they won't, a hard mode version of Last Wish, I would literally change the look, I would change the color scheme, I would change everything in the armor. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that instead of the Last Wish armor being like the easy mode Last Wish armor, instead the hard mode version of the Last Wish armor is basically you wearing, like, you know, the hard mode gear set for the hard mode Last Wish is like a full set of Amkara bones, meaning all your armor set is covered with Amkara bones and whatnot, and then it will give you double raid perks. So basically, like, obviously it would already have transcendent blessings in the Curse of Riven and whatnot actually put into the armor, like automatically and whatnot, but like, you know, at least I would have changed, like, no, but you know, what I'm saying is like is that with the hard mode gears, at least change the look of the gear, just like, you know, just because that's what made me lose interest in doing the hard mode Leviathan and doing the hard mode Leviathan raids in general, was because we didn't, like, you know, it was like, you know, the grind was worthless. Like I was saying that, or because, you know, like I know that I'm right, I know that I'm true, or because like, you know, I don't want to grind my ass off in the Leviathan raids, the hard mode Leviathan raids, just to get the same armor from, like, you know, the same armor from easy mode. Like, you know, that's why I played the easy mode raids, to get the easy mode gear. I don't want to play the hard mode raids and then get the easy mode raids gear from the hard mode raid. I want to get the hard mode raid gear from the hard mode raid. I'm just hoping that like obviously in Destiny's Joker's World, that there isn't going to be a raid
unfortunately, which I know that a lot of people are pissed off about. I know I am too. I was hoping for like, you know, looking at least a scoring raid, but I'm hoping that in that I'm what I'm hoping that in Penumbra, we're to come in summer, which is like I believe like July, September or something along there, something like that. I think that's when summer is. We're going to be getting a raid. From like the sneak peeks, it looks like it is going to be on the Leviathan, or because the reason why I say that is because when I look on it, when I look on the thing, it actually has Callus's head, and Callus's mouth and whatnot. So, but I hope it's not on a Leviathan raid again. I do hope it's a scoring raid, and I hope it's difficult. I hope that with the scoring raid, it does require communication. It does require patience and whatnot. And then I hope that there is, and as well like there has been with the Scourge in the last Wisp raid, which I will show you. For you guys who are new to raids, obviously the 1000 Voices is last Wisp base. To get it, it's a random drop out of the last chest just when you beat the heart run. Then the Scourge of the Pasazolic, if you guys are if you guys are new, is called it is a gun called the Anarchy. Don't let the name fool you. It doesn't really do anything decent. Not unless you have a full fight team of 6 people, 3 people, 4 people who actually have this gun. They use it all at once. Using it on your own, it doesn't even cause any anarchy. It just tickles the ads. So it is like the same with the 1K in my eyes. With the 1000 Voices, it's not as effective on your own as you have like a fight team or something. But obviously, guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some of this game. I would say, yes, I'm just gonna call it this game because I will upload some Joker's World or whatnot. If I don't upload on YouTube, that will mean that I will be live on Twitch. I will probably be live on Twitch on the 5th of March because that's when Joker's World gets released. Plus, I will upload a video telling you guys that that I'm live on Twitch, but I'll most likely always forget to leave the link in the flipping description and whatnot, or because I'm a total idiot. Anyway, guys, that's been my opinions and just a general chat to you guys and whatnot. It feels like a long time that I've actually talked, and it just feels like I haven't talked to any of you guys at all. I've been so distant, all because of Anthem's on the Xbox, and plus I was getting really bored of Destiny and whatnot. I tell you that I'm getting bored of it right now as I'm playing this game right now, talking to you guys. But that's how us as gamers feel though. Sometimes though, these kind of games though. So yeah, guys. What I'm gonna say is if you do watch this video, guys, thank you for a few minutes of your time. I will be, and I will try to upload more regularly. Hopefully, I will try and upload some more content more regularly, daily or so. So obviously, this has been, Ariston, Ariston Popcorn, and I'm Scardian, Jay Dinky, as you want. It's been Like, I'm grateful for like you know even though that I've got even though like I've got like I think it's 17 subscribers, like even though that I've got 17 subscribers, I don't really care how much subscribers I've got. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't care if I have like, you know, 50k, 1 million, 2 million, 200 million. Like, I don't care how many subscribers I've got. Just that at the end of the day, even if I do earn cash off YouTube or Twitch, like, you know, I don't really care. I don't really care about the money and whatnot. Anyway, I'll catch you guys all in the next video, and I'll catch you later.